Hello and welcome to this session. In this video, we will guide you through using RTD sensors to achieve precise heat readings from a lit fire. Explore the fascinating process of temperature measurement in action.
Objectives. At the end of this session, you will be able to verify RTD functionality at room temperature, measure RTD's output DC millivolt at different temperatures. Now let's look at the tools and materials in measuring temperature of lit fire using RTD. For this, you will need the following tools and equipment such as digital multimeter with probes 1 number, steel ruler 1 number. You will also require the following materials and components such as RTD PT100 1 number, candle 1 number, lighter or matchbox 1 number, stand to hold the RTD 1 number, marker 1 number. Let's now see the procedure of measuring temperature of lit fire using RTD. This procedure has 4 key steps. Step 1. Collect and inspect the tools and materials. Step 2. Check RTD sensor at room temperature. Step 3. Heat RTD sensor using lit candle. Step 4. Measure the output readings at different temperatures. Let's look at each step in detail. The first step is to collect all the tools and materials as per the list given. Next, inspect the sensors for any signs of physical damage. This can be a cut of wires or terminals. Here is a safety tip. Handle the sensors carefully to prevent damage. Avoid exposure to water and tapping the sensing part to prevent accidental damage. By following these precautions, we can ensure the functionality of the sensors and preserve their calibration integrity. Next, let's proceed with the verification of the resistance temperature detector or RTD at room temperature to ensure its proper functionality. Begin by preparing a digital multimeter, ensuring that it is set to measure low resistance. Carefully connect the leads of the multimeter to the corresponding terminals of the temperature sensor, ensuring a secure connection. Once the connections are made, note the resistance value displayed on the multimeter in ohms. To observe the variation in resistance, we need to introduce heat to the thermowell bulb. Place the temperature sensor on the stand. This can be achieved by placing a lit candle in close proximity to the bulb. Lit the candle using a matchbox. Observe the multimeter reading as the bulb heats up. Observe the changes in resistance value displayed. This variation in resistance confirms the functionality of the RTD in response to temperature changes. After confirming the functionality of the RTD under heat, it is important to return to room temperature and verify the resistance reading once again. This final verification ensures that the RTD accurately reflects changes in temperature across its operating range. Next, we will proceed with measuring the output at different temperatures to assess the RTD's performance. Begin by connecting a digital multimeter across the terminals of the RTD under test. It is crucial to ensure correct polarity during the connection process. Connect the red probe to the red wire. Then, connect the black probe of the digital multimeter to the white wire of the RTD. Here is a safety tip. Avoid short-circuiting terminals to prevent potential damage to the equipment. Additionally, as some devices generate electricity, handle them with care. Before proceeding further, securely fix the RTD onto the stand to maintain stability during the testing process. Next, place the candle on the stand. Ensure that the RTD is properly marked for reference. Mark divisions of 10 mm height with 5 divisions marked up to the 50 mm height. This marking facilitates precise measurement and observation of temperature changes. Now, prepare to heat the RTD by lighting a candle. Light the candle to take the readings. Here is a safety tip. Exercise caution while handling the direct flame. Keep flammable materials away from the work area and be mindful of any potential hazards. Hold the RTD near the heat source for 5 to 10 seconds to ensure sufficient heating. This duration allows for the RTD to reach an equilibrium temperature, enabling accurate measurement of its response to temperature changes. Next, we will proceed to measure the output readings of the sensor at different temperatures to understand its behavior under varying thermal conditions. Begin by adjusting the sensor's position according to the markings provided. This ensures accurate measurements and consistent observation of temperature changes. Now observe the resistance reading for the first height 50 mm and record the value. This initial reading serves as a reference point for comparison. Next, change the position of the RTD to level 2, which is 40 mm, and note down the readings. This step allows us to assess the sensor's response to incremental changes in temperature. Continue to change the position of the RTD to level 3, which is 30 mm, and record the corresponding readings. This iterative process helps us gather data on the sensor's performance across a range of temperatures. Repeat the procedure by changing the position of the RTD to level 4, which is 20 mm, and recording the readings. Each incremental change in height provides valuable insights into the sensor's behavior under varying thermal conditions. Finally, change the position of the RTD to level 5, which is 10 mm. As temperature increases, change the resistance range. Note down the corresponding reading. This step completes the assessment of the sensor's response to temperature changes across the specified range. These procedures enable comprehensive analysis of the RTD's behavior under varying thermal conditions, facilitating a better understanding of its performance characteristics. After measuring the temperature, ensure to place the sensor in a safe location with care to avoid damage. Handle the sensor gently to maintain its integrity and functionality for future use.
This brings us to the end of this session. In this session, we have learned to verify RTD functionality at room temperature and measure RTD's output DC millivolt at different temperatures. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next session.